Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.
Hi guys, welcome to Mr. D's class online. I'm Mr. D and I will be your host today as we go through, well, what we always go through, a whole bunch of segments helping you to learn some life skills, some basic academic skills, and keep your brain sharp as we go through this very strange school year. Well, today's episode, the majority, most of our time is going to be spent on a single segment with Miss D today. She's made some delicious banana bread muffins, something that you can make at home that's really useful when you've got some bananas that are kind of turning. They're not as tasty and fresh, and they're kind of getting soft and black and yicky. But we'll still have some visits from our regular segment people, starting with Miss A. She is going to go over our calendar and our weather information. So, Miss A, tell us what's happening today.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days are in a week. I like to sing them quiet.
Hi everyone. Well, we are in June still, and it looks like today is June the 11th, Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, June the 10th, and tomorrow will be Friday, June the 12th. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Everyone, by the time you are awake, the rain will stop and you can go outside and enjoy. It'll be a little bit cooler, but it'll still be nice enough for you to play outside. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks, Miss A. Great to see you, even if it is only virtually. Next up, we have our segment with Miss D. She's going to be doing basically a whole cooking show with you. She is a very special assistant I'd like to welcome to our show today. So, young Max, welcome to our show, and we're so grateful you could come and join us. It was really nice to see you helping your mom out with this stuff. So, check it out, pay attention, because I bet you these are going to be really, really tasty. Miss D, take it away. Life skills.
Hey guys, on Life Skills with Miss D today, I'm going to show you how to make banana bread muffins. And I have my special helper today, Max, and he's going to help too. Okay, so before we started our video, what we did was we got all of our ingredients out, which I'll go over in a minute. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and Max helped me put in all of our muffin cups in our muffin trays. So what you're going to need for this, ingredients-wise, is flour, salt, white sugar, melted butter or margarine. It doesn't have to be melted. I don't melt mine. Baking soda, 1 egg, and 3 ripe bananas. So this is a perfect recipe when your bananas are starting to get a little black and soft and squishy. So if I'm about to make banana bread, I leave those out. But if I'm not quite ready to make banana bread, or if I don't have 3, I throw them in the freezer until I'm ready to make muffins, or until I have 3. Okay, what other utensils you're going to need to? I'm going to use my mixer today, just it's a little bit faster for this video. I use a ice cream scoop to put my muffin batter into my muffin cups. You're also going to need a knife, measuring cups, and measuring spoons. Okay, so we're going to get started. So we're going to pour our salt into our mixer, because you have to cream 1 cup of white sugar with a 1/2 cup of margarine or butter. So we're going to scoop this in, and we're going to put our mixer down. I'm going to lock it in place, and I'm going to turn it on. And that's going to mix in what they call is it creams it, so it all becomes kind of the same. It almost looks like butter with just a bunch of sugar in it. So we're going to let that go for a few minutes, and while that's doing that, we're going to get our dry ingredients together, and you need a separate bowl for that. So we need a 1.5 cups of flour. So we're going to use our 1 cup measuring cup, get out our white flour, and don't forget to wash your hands before you start baking. You're also, what you're going to need, I can't remember if I said it, but you're going to need a knife, because a knife helps level out all your measuring cups and make sure that you have a nice even cup of whatever you need to put in your recipe. So move that out of the way. Here, Max, you want to put that in that bowl? Our sugar and butter is creaming nicely. So that's 1 cup, and then we need a half a cup. So I also use brown or whole wheat flour. So I do 1 cup of, but you can do just white flour, or if you have just brown flour or whole wheat flour, that's fine too. So I'm going to do a half a cup of whole wheat flour. Use my knife again to level it out. Can you see that? And I try to do it over the bag, so most of my flour ends up in the bag instead of on my counter like it just did. Can you put that in there, bud? Okay. And I like to kind of put stuff away as I go and move things out of the way. That way I don't have a huge mess at the end of my baking. Okay, so that's in there. What else do we need? We need to put a teaspoon of salt. Do you have the teaspoon, Max?
Yep.
Okay, can you dig out a teaspoon? Hold on, you gotta make sure it's level. Alright, put it in. Alright, a teaspoon of salt. We have our flour, salt. Oh, baking soda. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, can you put that in there too? You can say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I miss you, too.
Oh, that's so nice,
I
Max.
know
Okay.
the coronavirus doesn't lock.
Okay. All right. Now this is all creamed. I'm going to show you what this should look like.
Oh, good, good.
It does smell good too. So it's going to look like this. It almost looks like mayonnaise if you're using margarine.
It looks like cheese.
Okay. Or Max thinks it looks like cheese. That's probably because Max loves cheese. Okay. And then you're going to add your egg.
I do love cheese.
So add your egg in. Mix that back up. Throw your eggshell in the garbage.
Yeah.
And I wear an apron, or I always, if I forget to put my apron on, I always have a wet cloth handy, or my tea towel so I can wipe my fingers off if they get all yucky. Okay, so we have our, oh, can I give you the
Cheese.
whisk? You can just move that stuff around in there.
Okay.
Okay, our egg is in, our egg has been mixed in. I'm gonna turn off our mixer, and then we add in our bananas. So this is my frozen banana. I pulled it out earlier so it was defrosted and ready to go in our muffins. So I'm gonna open that one up first and put it in our mixture. And now our mixture is a little bit more yellow from the egg.
It looks
Just a
like
second.
slime.
It does kind of look like slime. And then you're gonna push your banana in, your frozen one. Trying to get not to get too much of the juice. If it's frozen, it's the water that's in there. And then we're gonna peel our other 2 bananas.
Looks cool.
Yep, it does look kind of cool, doesn't it? And we'll get those into our banana muffins. I didn't say this before, but I also put chocolate chips in our muffins. So I put about a cup or so of chocolate chips in. If you like chocolate chips or if you like nuts, you can put nuts in them. This also makes a really great banana bread. So if you don't want to do muffins, you can just put them in a muffin or in a loaf pan and put the, is it all done? Good job. Okay.
That banana looks like a pickle.
It does kind of look like a pickle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
it's like a
All right, put
like
that down.
like a green
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Okay, we'll give that a mix.
Yeah.
And then once
yeah.
that's all mixed in, we're going to add in our dry ingredients.
Yeah.
Then we're going to scoop it out. I'm just going to
Yeah.
wash my hands quickly. And don't forget to wash your hands at the beginning before
Yeah.
you start baking.
Yeah, for you baking, then maybe we're going to add the chocolate chips.
Yep, we'll add the chocolate chips after.
After,
Okay.
and we're maybe going to
Almost ready.
we're going to maybe put this in the banana muffins. We might show you the banana muffins maybe later.
Oh, we'll show them after, okay?
Yeah.
Once they're all baked and out of the oven, we'll give you we'll show you. Okay,
I'll show them
so-
something.
1 second, Max. Max.
Okay.
Okay, so our banana bread, so what's in our mixer is the 3 bananas, sugar, butter, the egg. And now we're gonna add our dry ingredients in. Here, Max. Want to help me?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a little shake. If you're doing it by hand, you might want to just do like a cup at a time because it could get a little bit tough to stir. So I do one, when I'm using my mixer, I just throw it all in together.
Yeah.
And I will eventually, once it's mostly mixed in, I'll use my silicone spoon to scrape down the sides so that it's all gets incorporated.
Yeah.
And remember, make sure that you do your cleaning as you go. So in between, or while your muffins are in the oven, that's when you can do your dishes. So then you don't have so many dishes at the end, or for mom or dad at the end of the night after dinner when they do their dishes.
Maybe you can take a parent, because knives are very sharp. You can need a parent.
That's right, you do need a parent for sharp knives. Okay,
Yes.
so this is all mixed in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a quick scrape down along the sides.
Porridge. My
It does kind of look
favorite.
like porridge, doesn't it, Max?
My favorite porridge.
Okay, so we've mixed it down. And you know what? I don't think I worked out really well. So we're gonna add some chocolate chips.
Yep.
Gonna get my 1 cup measuring cup again. Max, can you hold that?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna, and I use semi-sweet and milk chocolate chips because I find it gives it a nice little variety of different chocolate chips.
Right.
Okay, now pour that in. All right. Okay, we're gonna take out our spoon.
I have some I like.
And you know what, I'm gonna just mix these by hand because I find the mixer kind of breaks, kind of wobbles and jiggles all around. So we're gonna take our mixer head off and we're gonna scrape it all down. And
I like some chocolate chips.
well, maybe when we're all done, you can have a few chocolate chips.
Okay.
Max likes to eat stuff as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all cleaned off. That's gonna go in our sink.
Because chocolate
gonna-
chips and cheese are my favorite.
But yeah, chocolate chips and cheese.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull that off. Just gonna lock it in place for a second.
In place.
Move it to the side. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I would.
Can you
hold
mix
it.
that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mix it. It's really heavy.
Okay. Can I help?
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn it around and fold from the bottom and bring to the top. So you grab the bottom of your bowl and mix those ingredients all the way to the top. Can you see kind of what we're doing? So put your spoon in, grab all the stuff from the bottom and lift it to the top. All right. That looks good. And if you feel like you need more chocolate chips, you can add more chocolate chips. But we're only going to add a cup because then I can give these guys banana bread muffins for breakfast. And it doesn't have too many chocolate chips in it.
Okay.
That's okay, sweetie pie. Wipe it on your apron or on the thing. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fill these. I'm only going to fill a couple and then I will pause the video, and then when I pull them out of the oven, I'll show you again how to, or what they look like when we're finished
Yeah.
those. Okay, so I take my spoon and my scoop, and I scoop out 1 scoop, and I level it off with my spoon, and I put 1 scoop in each spot. I don't like them to be too big of muffins, because muffins sometimes are just a snack in our house. We don't eat, so we don't need a huge muffin like you get at the grocery stores. Because one of those huge muffins feeds both my kids.
And it really hurts your tummy.
That's right, if you
It
eat too
gives
much.
you a tummy ache.
But if you like to make bigger muffins, or you can make mini muffins, I also have a mini scoop that I use for those. Okay, so we have 4 more, 3
Or you
more.
could use a medium one. This is a medium one. If you want a big one, nope, it's not coming. This is a big muffin.
Okay,
See
and
my
what
hand?
last one
That's a big muffin.
for this tray.
See my big
Okay, yep.
muffin?
I do see your big muffin. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you. So they're all full and they're all equal, and that's a bonus about using your scoop, is that they all become the same size. So baking is super easy because they all come out evenly. Okay, can you back up with your stool?
I can back up.
Wonderful. And again, you're going to need your oven mitt. Move that out of the way because we need to put these in the oven. Here, let's move this
I'll just go like
down here. Okay, so we're going to open our oven up. Our temperature is ready. We're going to put the first batch in. so this muffin mix makes between 18 and 24 muffins. So we're going to do this batch first. And we're going to set a timer for about 15 minutes. Oh, sorry, I forgot to move you back up. We're going to set a timer for about 15 minutes. And then we'll be back and show you when I pull them out of the oven. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
I'm good.
Okay, so our timer's about to go off, so I've started our video again. Oh, there it went. So what you're gonna need too is some toothpicks to check to see if your muffins are done. So Max, can you scoot out of the way for a second so I can pull these out? So get your oven mitt. I already have one batch out that I started at the beginning, and we put in the oven together. And then my second batch, so this batch of muffins actually made 22 muffins, sorry.
I'm okay.
You all right? Okay,
Yeah.
Don't touch, it's hot. Okay, so you're gonna take your, and they ended up being in the oven, sorry, for 18 minutes. But every oven's different. So I start with 15 and then I add on minutes afterwards. I see how they come out. So these ones have come out, just a second, Max. These muffins have come out nice and golden brown. Let's pull them up closer so you can see. And that's what you want them to look like. Okay, so you take your toothpick, you put it into the center of one of your muffins, and if it comes out clean, that just has chocolate chip on it. If it comes out clean and it's not wet, they're done. So what I do is, I put my muffins on a cooling tray. I pull them out of my muffin tray, my baking tray, I should say, and I put them in a container that is labeled banana muffins, banana chocolate chip muffins, I should say, and I put them in there so that when they're nice and cool, we can put the lid on, and then we don't have to worry about them going hard from the air or any of that stuff. So we're gonna take our oven mitt again, because the pan is still super hot. Oh, and don't forget, turn off your oven when you're done cooking. And then we're gonna pull each of these out, leave them on the drying rack until they're nice and cool. And then you will be able to enjoy some banana chocolate chip or nuts. You can put nuts in there, whatever you feel like. But some banana chocolate chip muffins. And then when those are dry, we'll put those in. We'll probably need another container. It looks like this one's already full. Put your muffin trays in the sink, and while I was waiting for my muffins to cook, I cleaned up. So see, there's no more ingredients on my counter, and all of my dishes are done and in the drying rack. Because I had 15 minutes, well, I had 18 minutes in between when I started my muffins in the oven and when I pulled them out. So that's a great time to use to do your cleaning. Okay, that's it for today. Mr. D will have the recipe attached to your choice board, and we will see you next time on Life Skills with Miss D. Bye for now. See you later.
Goodbye. See you later, alligator.
Banana bread muffins. I love banana muffins. I like them. Nom, 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 nom. I don't love banana bread muffins, but I don't mind them. They're tasty. They're just not my favorite ones. I like it when there's chocolate chips in them, right? Anything with chocolate. Anyway, next up we have Miss B. She has our answers from our word ladder yesterday, our weighty matters word ladder. That's a bit of a mouthful. It's probably a little bit of work for you to do as well. So why don't you check out how Miss B got the answers to her word ladder.
Up the ladder, nowhere to go, feel the wrong, slipping under my toes, trying to catch up, everything is a clatter. Ooh, son, now get up the ladder.
Hey everybody, I have your word ladder answers today from the word ladder Weighty Matters. So the first word at the bottom was the word pint. First clue said liquid color you put on with brushes, add one letter. So I added an I to make the word paint. To breathe heavily like a dog after a run, take away one letter. If you take away the I, you get pant. To say or sing a phrase over and over, take away one letter, then add two. So you take away the P and you add a CH, you get chant. A drawing that shows information like a graph, change one letter. Change the N to an R and you get chart. A small wagon with two wheels, take away one letter. So if you take away the H, you get cart. A pie with jelly, custard, or fruit inside, change one letter. Remember guys, I said think small for this. It's tart. We changed the C to a T and got tart. That would be delicious right now, just saying. A piece or a bit of something, change one letter. So we change the T to a P and we get part. What you make by painting or drawing, take away one letter, take away the P, and you get art. And the final clue said a measure of volume, 2 pints or 32 ounces, add 2 letters. You have to add a QU and you get a quart. A quart. So I hope you guys had fun with that and that it wasn't too tricky. We will chat soon. Bye for now.
That's great. Thanks, Miss B. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all you're doing. We all appreciate it, I'm sure. Next, we're going to do our problem of the day review from yesterday, and I'll go right into showing you our problem of the day for today as well. So stay tuned. Here we go. That we were asked to add 482 and 305. Now, we could do this on a number line, but Mr. D is pretty sure I would get very lost counting by 305 places, so instead I've chosen stacked addition. And you can see I've put these little dotted lines in here to separate our place value columns. We have our ones, which starts with O, our tens, which starts with T, and our hundreds, which starts with H. We always begin with our ones column. So I come over to the question, and because I'm adding, I'm not subtracting, it doesn't really matter which number is higher or lower or more valued or less valued. We're just going to add them together. I've got my number line, so I can choose to use it. If I say what's 2 plus 5 or 5 plus 2, I can hop over by 2 starting at 5, or I can start at 2 and go over by 5, and either way I should land at 7. Once that's finished, I'm going to go to my tens column. 8 plus 0 is the same as saying 8 with nothing. If I have $8 in one pocket and no dollars in another pocket, I still have $8. Going to the hundreds column now, I'm adding 4 plus 3. I'm just going to change my color. 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, look at that. I landed on 7 again. So I've got the answer 482 plus 305 equals 787. I can check this answer pretty quickly through subtraction. So I take my answer and I choose one of either the top number or bottom number to do subtraction. 7 take away 5 is 2. 8 take away 0 is 8. And 7 take away 3 is 4. So I've taken my answer here, 305 here, and I've gotten the same number as here. So that means my answer is for sure correct. And that means the answer is A. That is your problem of the day from yesterday. Okay, so your problem of the day for today seems really, really simple. But I'm curious to see if you find it really, really simple. The question is, what is the next number in this sequence? 800, 900, 1000. What comes next? We've got 4 different options here, and I'd be curious to know which answer you think is the right answer. Can't wait to hear from you. Now, as usual, we will be getting to our choice board for the day, so here are the options you have for learning today. Today, we've got some hygiene. I really hope every day, twice a day, you're brushing your teeth, washing your face, brushing or combing your hair. I hope every day you put on clean clothes and have a bath or a shower. You have Reflex or Prodigy. This is the banana bread muffin recipe that Miss D used today, and I know that was the bulk of our show, watching Miss D make those delicious banana bread muffins. It would be a great idea if you and your brothers or sisters or you and your parent can make these if you have time and you have the ingredients, and it's okay with an adult. They are really tasty. Miss D has made them for us today. That's not our problem of the day. Let's get rid of that. Our problem of the day, let's see, Mr. D is just going to slide it in here all of a sudden. There we go. Our problem of the day is, there we go. Okay. Whew, pardon me. is what is the next number in the sequence, and there it is. We have our worksheets, our epic, our Lexia. Miss B went over our Weighty Matters answers, but you can still catch up by doing the sheet yourself. Here's a copy of it. We have our new spelling challenge on Kahoot. I'd like to see at least 2 of you try that. We have our Phys Ed choice board. If you go on a neighborhood walk with an adult today, I'd like you to find out how many bees you see. Bees are really, really important to our environment, so I wonder how many you see when you go on a walk around Muskoka. And of course, we have our music, drawing, dance, and coloring to round out our sheet. I hope you're well, and I can't wait to see what activities you're going to choose to do. Well, that is all the time we have for today. It has been great to see you. Hi, everyone. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. I hope you do something or a couple things from our choice board, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.